Michael Downs. In 2013, a weight loss supplement called Oxy Elite Pro sparked a hepatitis outbreak in Hawaii that led to 36 reports of liver damage, including 2 emergency liver transplants and 1 death. This information comes from Victor Navarro, physician at Einstein Healthcare Network, in the journal Gastroenterology and Hepatology, published in November of 2016. According to a survey I conducted, everyone in this room knows someone who uses 1 or more supplements regularly. The Food and Drug Administration should be given the authority to approve dietary supplements. First, I will explain the danger of leaving the supplement industry largely unregulated by the FDA. Next, I will explain why FDA approval is a logical alternative. Let's begin with the problems caused by lack of FDA regulation. Limited supplement regulation has led to an abundance of consumer casualties and will continue to do so without government action. According to Chad Kirksick, Lindenwood University professor in exercise science, in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition, published in August of 2018, a dietary supplement is anything that is intended to be consumed orally for the purpose of enhancing a diet through the use of 1 or more dietary ingredients, such as protein, amino acids, or vitamins. Under this definition, the FDA must consider dietary supplements subcategories of food. For this reason, the FDA does not have the power to approve dietary supplements like it does with drugs. Thomas Moore, professor at Boston University School of Medicine and founder of the Dash for Health program in the Journal of the American Medical Association, published in January of 2014, states that the FDA does not have the authority to deny any supplement unless it can be proven to be unsafe after hitting the market. The FDA also can't strike down any supplement unless they can conclude that the cost outweighs the benefits. According to Tanya Dodge, psychology professor at George Washington University, in the Canadian Journal of Chemical Engineering, published in November of 2015, states that 100 million Americans will purchase dietary supplements each year, further contributing to the $10 billion industry. According to Andrew Geller, doctor and multi-award-winning professor at Emory University School of Medicine, in the New England Journal of Medicine, published in October of 2015, states that over 23,000 medical visits each year can be attributed to dietary supplement use. Over 2,000 hospitalizations will follow. Ron Mogan, physiology PhD, supplement expert, and chair of the IOC Medical Commission Sport Nutrition Group, states in his book, International Journal of the Sport Nutrition and Exercise Metabolism, updated in 2015, states that over 85,000 supplements are on the market today, yet knowledge remains scarce among users. For example, in a study of 185 undergraduates, 75% believe that the FDA was responsible for ensuring the safety of dietary supplements. In a study of 335 physicians, only 60% understood that FDA pre-approval was not necessary for a supplement to be sold legally. Now that I've explained some of the problems caused by lack of FDA intervention, I'll explain why FDA approval is a reasonable and preferable alternative. The FDA should be given the authority to label supplements as safe. This would give consumers the reassurance that what they're taking will not harm them. Any non-FDA approved supplement would carry a risk, and the consumers could choose for themselves whether or not to pursue that risk. Any supplement with a known risk should also have a warning label. That way, a consumer would know before purchasing it exactly what that risk is, if there is one. If supplements were held to a standard, supplement producers would be forced to produce safe supplements. Dietary supplements should also be in their own category, separate from both food and drugs. food restrictions generally are dependent on the contamination of a product. So if a dietary supplement isn't contaminated, it will generally pass. For that reason, 10 to 15% of all dietary supplements on the market may actually contain illegal substances. Supplement producers also don't need to submit any data regarding the safety and or effectiveness of their products to the FDA. The FDA can only recall supplements if they can prove through efficient evidence that the supplement is dangerous. Putting these in separate categories would also ensure that supplements would not fall victim to strict drug laws. First, I explained the problems caused by lack of FDA intervention. Next, I explained how FDA approval is a logical solution. The Food and Drug Administration should be given the authority to approve dietary supplements. Without FDA approval, Oxy Elite Pro would have never reached the market.